Idle Fantasy Beginner Guide, Best Progression Tips, Token Farming and Hero Strategy. What if I told you there's a brand new RPG that you can play on your PC, tablet, Android phone, iPhone or even directly in your browser, while also having the potential to earn crypto rewards in the future? Sounds interesting, right? Well, today we're talking about Idle Fantasy, one of the hottest new games currently gaining attention among RPG and Web3 gamers. But here's the thing, most new players make critical mistakes during their first few days. They waste resources, build the wrong heroes and slow down their progress without even realizing it. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get started correctly, how the token system works, which heroes you should focus on, and the biggest mistakes you must avoid if you want to progress faster. Let's jump right in. Why so many players are joining Idle Fantasy? One of the coolest things about Idle Fantasy is how accessible it is. You can play it directly from your browser, on your tablet, on an emulator, or even on your mobile phone. It doesn't matter if you're using Android or iOS. Simply log into your account and continue your progress wherever you are. The game has been attracting a lot of attention because it's not just another idle RPG. The community is growing rapidly, guilds are filling up quickly, and players are constantly sharing strategies, builds, and progression tips. Another reason people are excited is the launch event. New players are receiving free summons every day, leading to a massive number of opportunities to collect heroes and strengthen their accounts. For a free-to-play player, this is one of the best times to start because early events provide a huge advantage. Understanding the token system. Now let's talk about the question many people are asking, how do I earn tokens in Idle Fantasy? The answer starts with the tower system. As you progress through the game, you'll unlock a tower where each floor can reward special resources. To advance higher, you'll either need to increase your account level or obtain VIP benefits. Every time you clear floors, you'll earn important materials. These resources are part of the process used to create the game's future token. However, there's another requirement. You'll also need crystal energy, which currently comes primarily from the secret Celestial Pass. When combined with the tower resources, players can create the token through the game's exchange system. It's important to understand something here. The token may not be fully listed on major marketplaces yet, so nobody knows exactly how valuable it will become in the future. That's why my advice is simple. Play because you enjoy the game first. If the token becomes valuable later, that's a bonus. Never spend money expecting guaranteed profits from any blockchain game. The biggest beginner mistake. Many people see the word idle and think the game will play itself. That is completely wrong. Yes, Idle Fantasy generates resources while you're offline. But if you don't actively learn the mechanics, build your team correctly and push content, your account will progress very slowly. Whenever possible, keep challenging new stages. If you get stuck, don't immediately assume you need better heroes. Sometimes simply changing your formation can help you clear a difficult stage. Positioning matters. Frontline heroes absorb damage while your damage dealers stay protected in the backline. Learning these small mechanics early can save you a lot of resources later. Which heroes should you focus on? This is probably the most important section of the video. Every hero belongs to an element: fire, water, nature, light, dark. Technically, light and dark heroes are considered some of the strongest heroes in the game. But here's the secret most experienced players will tell you: do not focus on light and dark heroes at the beginning if you're free to play. Instead, focus on building strong heroes from the standard elements first. Why? Because they are easier to obtain, easier to upgrade, and much more efficient for early progression. Later in the game, you can gradually transition into light and dark heroes. Best classes for early game. When choosing heroes, don't only look at rarity, look at their class. Currently, some of the strongest classes for progression are warriors, assassins, mages, archers. Warriors and assassins are especially powerful because they deal massive damage while remaining effective in most content. Mages and archers can also be extremely strong, but they usually need protection from frontline heroes. Now, here's another important tip. Avoid heavily investing in tanks and healers during the early game. That doesn't mean they are bad. In fact, tanks and healers become very useful later. However, during your first stages, your biggest challenge is usually damage output. If you spend too many resources on defensive heroes, your progression can slow down significantly. How to identify good heroes? Not every hero of the same class is equally powerful. You need to examine their skills, look for heroes with Area of effect damage, crowd control abilities, freezing effects, stuns, skill interruption mechanics. For example, a hero capable of freezing multiple enemies at once can completely change a battle. A good crowd control skill can stop enemy attacks, delay abilities, and create openings for your team. Whenever you're unsure about a hero, read the skills carefully before investing resources. Strong abilities are often more important than hero rarity. The best free-to-play strategy. Here's one of the smartest progression strategies for free-to-play players. Choose your strongest hero, then build your team around that hero's element. Instead of spreading resources across many different heroes, focus on making one hero extremely powerful. The elemental bonus from having teammates of the same element can provide significant advantages. Many players make the mistake of upgrading everything equally. Don't do that. A single powerful carry hero can push much further than 5 average heroes. As your account grows, you can gradually build additional heroes. First, one strong hero, then 2, then 3. Eventually, you'll build a complete roster. Equipment, merging, and upgrades heroes aren't the only thing that matters. Equipment is equally important. As you progress through missions and stages, you'll obtain gear and crafting materials. Make sure you frequently visit the forge. Upgrade your equipment whenever possible. Even small equipment upgrades can provide huge increases in combat power. The Fusion Temple is another important feature. There you can merge heroes and increase their quality. But be very careful. Never use your main hero as upgrade material. Many beginners accidentally sacrifice heroes they later regret losing. In the late game, you'll need many powerful heroes for different situations, boss fights, and PvP encounters. Think long term before merging anything. Summoning tips. One of the best things about Idle Fantasy is how generous the game can be with summons. Launch events provide huge opportunities to collect heroes. Participate in every available event, complete daily activities, claim free rewards whenever possible. There are multiple summon types available. Some focus on standard elemental heroes. Others provide access to rarer heroes and special elements. For beginners, don't worry too much about chasing the rarest heroes immediately. Build a strong foundation first. The rare heroes will come naturally over time. Advanced gameplay and endgame preparation. As your account boss battles, elemental challenges, and many other activities. Each mode requires different strategies. This is why you shouldn't think you'll only need 5 heroes forever. Eventually, you'll want multiple teams capable of handling different enemy types and elemental matchups. The players who prepare early will have a huge advantage later. So, is Idle Fantasy worth playing? If you're looking for a fun RPG with strong progression systems, active community support, generous launch rewards, and future Web3 potential, then yes, it's definitely worth checking out. Just remember, don't spend money expecting guaranteed profits. Focus on enjoying the game, build one strong hero first, prioritize damage dealers early, upgrade equipment consistently, participate in events every day, and most importantly, learn the mechanics before investing valuable resources. Follow these tips and you'll progress much faster than the average beginner. If you enjoyed this guide and want more Idle Fantasy strategies, hero rankings, token updates, and advanced progression tutorials, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join our community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.